Should I start?
Go ahead.
All right. Continuing the journey of events in the English Learners Group. I, Jewel, your host for tonight, with my co host, Miss Shalini, welcome you all for another prestigious event of English Learners Group. Now, I'd like to invite Miss Shalini to introduce herself.
Thank you very much, Well, for this lovely intro. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Shalini Mehra, with my dazzling and fantastic co-host, Jewel. I hope we both together with you on this journey will embark the sparkle. Before starting this auspicious event, we welcome the most attentive audience of English learners. With it, we welcome all the participants who showed their enthusiasm and courage, mixed with perfectly with their knowledge, to participate in this event. And at last, I would love to welcome our respected judges who will provide us with their expertise for today and a very fair decision. The judge panel include Mr. UK and Mr. Lord himself. Moving ahead to the purpose of gathering, will you let us know, Jewel?
Yes, of course, but before that, thank you so much, lovely co-host for Miss Shalini. Tonight we all gathered here to witness another battle of the brain milestone in this series of events that is a mega debate competition on the topic reparations for colonialism. It is a quite interesting and engaging topic, which I believe every member of both teams has been preparing since day one of the pronouncement of this captivating event. I'm going to present the team which is in favor of reparations for colonialism. So let me introduce my team A names, headed by their mentor, Harsh Rawat, with the following captain of the team, members, and backup. The first one is
Hello, everyone.
Manny as their captain, Hashita, Alexis, Nishing Ting, and Miss R, with one backup named Y. So now may I request Miss Shalini to acquaint us for the Team B names.
Thank you, Jewel, for letting us know purpose and your team members. I'll be representing Team B, that is an against of the topic, including one of the best mentor, that is all-rounder. The captain is Ram, and the dedicated team members include Optimistic, Sia, Satyam, and Janvi. Jewel, will you please explain the rules of round one?
All right. To commence with the round one, here's the rule. There will be two contenders from Team A and Team B, and I'd like to inform each participant that you only have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to complete your introductory speech about the topic reparations for colonialism, in a total of 5 minutes. May I request Ms. Shalini to acquaint us with the do's and don'ts for the
Okay,
round one?
guys. I hope you guys are aware with the rules now. So there are some things you need to keep in mind that includes stay within the 2 minutes and 30 seconds time limit, represent your whole team through your delivery, highlight key points about your background or position, and the things you should avoid are avoid exceeding the time limit, don't undermine the opposing team in your introduction, refrain from using filler words or going off topic. The judging criteria will include the content, delivery, persuasiveness, team representation. So please keep all these 4 points in your mind to score more. Now let's start this round by letting Jewel call her first participant. So Jewel, who's coming from your team?
Okay, so to start with the round one, may I request Mr. Manny to unmute your mic and get ready for your introductory speech. Are you
Sure, ma'am.
there?
Yes.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Well, we're going to start now. Time start now.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here today to talk about a very important topic, reparation for colonialism. Colonialism, which has deeply affected our world, caused severe harm to many people. Today, we want to address these wrongs and discuss reparation to recognize and fix the past. Colonialism, which happened over the past few centuries, brought about brutal exploitation and suffering for the colonized people. For example, during British rule in India, the country's share of the world economy dropped from 27% in 1700 to just 3% by 1947. British policies destroyed India's thriving textile industry and caused devastating famines, with an estimated 35 million Indians dying of starvation. Reparations are a way to correct these past injustices. They offer a way to address the economic and social problems that colonialism has left behind. There are examples of reparation. Germany has provided reparation to Namibia for the genocide of the Herero and Nama people, placing 1.1 billion euro in financial aid. Italy has agreed to compensate Libya for its colonial rule by investing $5 billion in infrastructure projects. Reparation can take different forms, including financial payments, educational reforms, and public apologies. Teaching the true history of colonialism in a school, setting up museum dedicated to colonialism, and issuing formal apologies are ways former colonial power can start to make amends for their past actions. For instance, Germany has provided reparation to Holocaust victims, and the United States has compensated Japanese Americans who were wrongfully imprisoned during World War II. In conclusion, discussing reparation for colonialism is not just about addressing past wrongs, but also about building a more just and fair future. It is about recognizing the ongoing effects of colonialism and taking real steps to support former colonies in their struggles for justice and development. And here, I would like to end my introduction speech and say thank you to everybody.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Manny, for such magnificent speech. It is commendable and estimable that you were able to cast your ideas within the time frame allotted. Great job. And now we proceed to Ms. Shalini for her team B.
Thank you very much, and thank you very much, Mani. You were exceptionally very well, but I'm pretty sure my team has equally prepared for the introduction round. So let me welcome one of the best speaker of my team, Optimistic. Are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
So Optimistic, are you ready?
Yeah, ready. Yeah.
All the best. Just give your best and keep an eye on the timer, okay? Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and all the best, Optimistic. Please start the timer.
A very good evening to everyone present here. It's Optimistic, and today I'll be speaking against the motion for the topic reparation for colonialism. Well, colonialism and reparations are equally important topic that needs to be discussed. Well, reparation has been a very debatable topic over the year, but today I will bring light to the fact that how reparation can take bad forms and what has been done in the past regarding reparation. Well, as my former participant highlighted this fact that reparation is not something unprecedented. It has been happened in the past for multiple times. For example, Switzerland has paid reparations to Kenya. Japan has paid reparations to South Korea. So basically, when we look at each and every individual case where reparation was paid or received, we get to understand, we see this particular pattern in which a lot of complexity has been involved. Well, reparations does sound this utopian vision that we can undo all the past injustice and we can put everything in place, but this is not the reality. Whenever each and every country has ever tried to put reparation into the implementation part, they have come across a lot of problems. For example, they were unable to completely estimate the amount of reparation that their colonizers owe, and most importantly, they were unable to figure out who should be the beneficiaries of the reparation, and that led to a lot of social conflict. And this is something that is applicable to each and every country out there who has ever received or given reparation. This is what the data says. It's not me who's saying it. You can go and verify it. So this is what I'm saying, that reparation does sound practical when we are speaking it, but when it comes to its implementation part, it is a very complicated process, and it can create a lot of complexities, and it can perpetuate the hatred between two countries, and it can hinder social development as a country. Well, Let's just talk about India and UK. Well, if India asks UK for reparation, then it would further perpetuate the enmity that is present between both the countries, and it would lead to hindrance of globalization that we all think of. So yeah, reparation does sound amazing on papers, but when it comes to its implementation part, it is awful.
Thank you very much, Optimistic. It was very powerful. It was seriously very powerful introduction from your side, and I'm very happy that. Please, please do not interrupt in between, guys. And it was seriously very good, Optimistic, hearing to you. And I hope the judges thinks the same. And Mani, you too were exceptionally well. Both of you did very well. So please wrap this round, Jewel.
All right. We are done with the blazing ideas for round one. Both teams have significantly spoken well, and it was with substance. Great job, Manny and Optimistic. You are both superb contenders. Moving on for the round two, Ms. Shalini, will you explain to us the criteria for round two?
For sure, Jewel. Okay, not wasting even a single second, let us head on to the round two. In this round, pairs of participants from opposing teams will debate against each other for 6 minutes per pair. Please keep things in your mind and listen carefully. You have to be opposing each other for 6 minutes, okay? The pairing criteria for this includes a random sequence of the 5 participant names will be sent to both of us. Jewel will announce the first candidate names from the shared list. That candidate will choose from 1 to 5. I will then call out the name of the participant corresponding to the chosen number from this list. The chosen numbers and names will be removed from the list. The next 3 criteria will be explained by the Jewel. Jewel?
All right. I'll be explaining the last 3 pairing criteria for round two. The chosen numbers are cancelled out and not available for the next pair. For the next pair, Ms. Shalini will call a participant as pairs sequence, and the Team B candidate will choose a number from the remaining available numbers. This process will continue until 4 pairs are formed. The fifth pair will automatically consist of the remaining 2 participants. So, Ms. Shalini, please let us know the do's and don'ts for round two.
Of course, yes. This time it is a different format. So we are having do's and don'ts for each and every round. So please keep these do's and don'ts in your mind and do not commit any mistake. So the do's are respect the 6-minute time limit for each pair. Listen actively to your opponent and respond directly to their points. Stay calm and composed even if the debate gets heated. And the don'ts are avoid interrupting your opponent while they are speaking. Don't ignore the rules of respectful debate. Example, personal attacks. Refrain from dominating the conversation. Allow equal speaking time. I hope all the participants will keep these things in mind as that will help you to score. But before moving forward, we should ask the judges what are they expecting from the participant from round two. Judges, will you let us know?
Sure, Shalini. Thank you very much. First of all, a very good evening to all the speaker and the listeners. Now the debate will enter its second phase of pair debates. The format for proceedings of this round have been already explained by the elegant host. Apart from following the notified format of debate, the participants are expected to respect following guidelines regarding the conduct of their debate during this round. 1. Participants are expected to respect the clock and to only use the time allotted to them. You should not overlap in someone else's time. That is very important. It may lead to reduction in marks. 2. Participants should only speak and unmute as per the division of time notified in the debate mandate. Again, emphasizing on the time management part, it is the most crucial part in this debate. In case of any irregularity during this round, which hampers the quality of debate, the liable participant will be awarded with deduction in marks. While questioning, avoid repetition of question, and same goes for the answering. Avoid repetition of information or argument. If you are not giving the right answer, you should not repeat your previous answer again and again. That will be noticed by the judges and it will be awarded with the reduction in marks. Participants must not fill their argument with emotional appeal beyond reasonable necessity. As the nature of this topic is a bit emotional, you can introduce emotional aspect to this, but it should not be the soul of your argument. That is very important. Participants must only provide relevant information in response to the question put up by the opponent instead of committing logical fallacies. Having said all those things, the foreground for this round has been set. Judges and the management wish you all the speakers good luck for this crucial round. Thank you.
Thank you very much, judges, for letting us and the participant know what they have to keep in mind. I hope all the participants heard you very well. So now let's start with the round 2. Joel, please call the first participant.
All right. May I request Mr. Nishit to unmute your mic and choose the numbers from 1 to 5.
4.
4.
Okay, on 4, we are having optimistic. Optimistic, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so now the pair formed is optimistic and Nishit. You guys have to undergo the debate. Joel, please take it forward.
Okay, so the first pair is Nishit and what's the name?
Optimistic.
Sorry,
Yes.
optimistic. All right. So the first pair is Nishit and optimistic. 1 moment.
Yeah, if
Are you
can
you guys are ready?
yeah, just a few rules, yeah, like
Okay.
May I start?
Yeah. Start.
Wait, optimistic, are you ready? Both of you, are you ready?
yeah, hopefully.
Okay, start the timer. All the best, both of you. Please start asking the questions, okay?
So
It is completely up to you for 6 minutes.
my
Well, Nishit, you're not audible. Can you repeat the question if you have asked any?
Hello, I am audible now.
You are.
Okay, okay. So,
Just a second.
Please
Just a
stop the
second.
timer. Please stop the
Yeah,
timer.
he's breaking up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's breaking up. I'm not able to hear him properly.
Can you just
Optimistic. Yeah, Emperor, please proceed.
hello, am I audible, like guys?
yeah, you are audible right now. So optimistic. If you're not speaking, that time just mute yourself because there's a lot of background sound from your side. So
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Yeah.
yeah, so we can start the timer and Nishit, go ahead. Sorry to interrupt.
So my first question for you is, like other countries have paid reparations for past wrongs, like Germany to Namibia, and Germany have also paid reparations to the victims of Holocaust. So why it is not possible for other countries to pay it?
Well, the answer to that question would be yes, it's possible for the other countries to pay it. But the question is, are we ready to accept it? Are we ready to bear the consequences of the reparations, which comes up with a lot of political interference? Does India or any other country wants their sovereignty to be put into risk? Like, this is the question. It's not that a country can give reparations. Of course, they can. But the most important thing that we have to keep in mind, or any other country has to consider, is whether they are ready to put their sovereignty at risk, whether they are able, whether they are willing to let the other country, the country who's giving the reparations, interfere into their political and domestic affairs. This is the main question.
Like I don't think so. Like it requires with this, it will give us the risk. And for the political one, I will give you an answer. Like it may conduct some of the political issues, but yeah, if reparations would be entering into the colonized country, so it will be beneficial for their economies, and they it is the like in order the apology to apology by the colonizer to the colony. Yeah.
Well, this is okay. So first of all, of course, you are absolutely correct that it will bring economic benefit to the country receiving it. But don't you think that it would also burden the country receiving the reparation with a lot of different complexities and complication. First of all, how do you decide who will be the beneficiaries of reparations? How do you calculate the exact amount that your colonizers owe you, right? You can't quantify the pain and the struggle of your freedom fighters. You can't put that into numbers, right? So even if you receive the reparations, can you think that it will be satisfactory? Do you think that that particular amount will be sufficient for you to forgive your colonizers for whatever the pain that they have inflicted upon, that has been inflicted upon your ancestors, your freedom fighters? Are you ready to like accept that amount and let them forgive and let them get free of all the guilt?
The guilt can't be like we can't like give the apology to them, because the like sacrifice cannot be amounted in the numbers. But like if reparations would come to India, like whether it cannot justify the sacrifices of the ancestors and freedom fighters, but it will like the number it is not just about the money, like it is all about the artifacts also. And you said like how we can calculate the amount. So the amount can be calculated on the on the basis of like the I have heard the Oxford in Oxford University, the speech was given by Shashi Tharoor. So
Shashi Tharoor, yeah. Yeah.
yeah, he had like given the amount of $45 trillion. So we are not asking you to pay in once. The amount can be divided into installments and can be
Yeah.
paid for a longer
Yeah.
period of time.
Yeah, but my question to you was not this. What I asked you was a simple question, that is, how will you decide who will be the beneficiaries of this particular reparation and who won't be receiving it? Don't you think that it will cause a social conflict? Because, like, India is a complex country, like, we have different cultures, different religions. So, if any community is given preference, then it will perpetuate the conflict that has been happening in the country for quite a long time now, right? Like, how do you decide which particular community will be receiving the benefits would of the reparation? Like, that is the main problem. And most importantly, like, since you are Indian, we all are Indian here, right? So we know the kind of image India has created on the global stage. We are known for our self-sufficiency and our ability to support this particular statement and ideology of self-sufficiency. So once India accepts reparation from UK, India's image on the global stage of self-sufficiency will be scattered, right? We will come out as a weaker country and as an inferior country in front of Britain, and Britain would again get the status of being superior in front of us. So it will just victimize our minds, and it will just bring down to the level of inferiority again. Don't you think this is the case, and this is the reason why India is not asking for reparations? Because
For
this is what we want, right? Our self-sufficiency and the
let
kind
me
of
speak.
image that we have created is most important for us, like for Indians, right? It's all about our pride, it's all about the national pride that we have.
You are getting off point. So, if your question was just simple, so give me also the time to answer it. The answer is just simple. Like everybody will be the beneficiaries of the reparations. As I said before, also like it will be reparation amount will be like pumped up in our economy. So everybody, when the amount is pumped up in the economy, so everyone will be the beneficiary of the reparations. And reparation is not about the money itself. I am repeating the point. Reparation is not the about of money. It is all about the apology plus the artifacts too.
Yeah, well, of course. But do you think a single apology is enough for us to forget all the pain that we have endured in the past? And most importantly, like, okay, India, okay, Britain has India's Kohinoor and all other important, valuable, diamonds and artifacts, whatever you're talking about. But why aren't we asking for it? Because we don't want anything as a begging, right? We don't want to put our
Time is over,
Uh,
participants.
Yeah, time is
All
over.
right, thank
Well,
you.
head
Yeah,
on. Both of you, please mute yourself. Yes, well, go ahead.
okay. Yeah, okay. Wow, everyone had a brilliant perspective. You guys had shown an exemplary performance, and congratulations. And now Miss Shalini, your turn for the second pair.
Yes, of course. Well, first of all, both of you, Nishit and Optimistic, it was seriously very good listening to both of you. Like you had like serious debate kind of, but it was like in a very order, very sequenced. So you both were Exceptionally well. I hope all the participants are ready and they will perform the same like you. Okay. So, Satyam, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, Satyam, please choose a number except one.
2.
From 2 to 5. 2? Okay. Right. So, who's on 2, Jewel? Jewel, who is on 2 from your team?
Oh, sorry. It is Harshita.
It's Harshita. Okay, Harshita, are you here?
Yeah.
I'm here.
Okay, Harshita and Satyam, both of you, are you ready?
Yes, I'm
Very
ready.
ready.
Okay, so it's up to you who would ask the question, who would answer. So just these 6 minutes are of you both only. I hope you would do your best. Just enjoy it and give your best, okay? All the best, both of you. So please start the timer.
Okay.
Harshita, please.
So, if in today's world, if someone is accused and he or she has to repay the victim, then why, if a country oppresses other in the past, why then it would not give reparation to the victim country?
So one thing that we have to understand when we talk about the reparation, then we have to cover the multiple dimensions. Because we are just covering the one dimension here, the people, those who are speaking with their specific statement and the data. We have to also see that we have also taken whole lot of the thing, taking the perspective of the what exactly the transformation has taken in the field of education, what the repeat has been done, taking also the military transformation that was done in the country like India, and majority of the social practices that were very much prevalent in the society. So we have to see that every coin has the two sides. We have to very quite so whenever we are talking about the separation, the very beautiful point that was talk about my participant is that we have what the really the structure that we have to follow in order to give the justice to the people of the country. Even the criteria would have not be clear. And the second thing is that the people, those who would be the subject of exploitation, they are even not present, and a life cannot be made equivalent with the value or the money. So, in the name of just getting the reparation just by this condolence of the people is not going to be sufficient for this motherland India. So, my next
So,
question, yeah, please.
So in this case, if we take the example of Britain, then we can see that many of the families in Britain or the citizen in Britain are very rich in comparison with the post-colonial states. Why? Because their economy is made up of the money they have looted from the post-colonial states, and that's why they are rich in their heritage or in everything. So if we ignore reparation because the people involved are no longer alive, how do we fix the ongoing problems caused by colonialism?
So first we have to be very quite sure whenever we are going the connotation related to that, the amount and things that they are having with. That is not assets which is really symbolizing with that of what you're talking about, that one aspect. We have to be very quite sure that assets that we are able to having with, and we are saying to be sure that they have just colonized us and done the operation, every types of bad activity. That is something the tools that through which in the global arena we are able to think with such a confidence. And simultaneously, if you are going to see, we have the Britsers had accepted till not exactly from the direct side, but indirectly accepted the loopholes that exactly they have created. And the thing is that with the great relevancy, we have to make the things with the another aspect. The aspect not only from the economic perspective, but also with the perspective of the what exactly they have delivered for this motherland India. Taking about the different aspect of the political system of the 1861 IPC that we talked about, later the CRPC, what we talked about the providing the rights to the women, and simultaneously the multiple rights of the parliamentary system of democracy, which is very much prevalent in the country. So voting just one side of a coin is not going to provide the justice for you.
Yeah,
So
sorry
the
for
limit.
interrupting you, but do you think that what they have looted is equal to what they have taken to the post-colonial states?
This will just depend upon that what is the parameter based on which you are doing the comparison. Because if you are going to see the exploitation or the sati pratha, widow remarriage, with okay, what exactly was the situation of the country at that time? And when they come here, the wood dispatch, which is called the Magna Carta of in the field of education that they have provided in. Okay, so these things are something, if you are going to see in the very deep lens, you will get to know the education and these elements are with the great essence. If you are going to see the history on which we pride today, We call that we are one of the oldest civilization of this country, what we call the Indus Valley civilization. The question is that who really brought by the archaeological survey in our existence? They were the same from the research one. So the question of mine would be, with you, ma'am, is that you see that by digging the history and the past, are you not demoralizing the youth of the today so that they can move forward and take the inspiration to do themselves without blaming what exactly happened in the past?
Yeah. So, if you were talking about the system that they have promoted in India or in the another post-colonial states, so in this case, they have binded the mind of the students between the four walls or with the benches or with the many things. Because in before coming to the Britain in India, the Indians were very intelligent and they were so connected with nature, with their Gurudevs. They went to the they went with the natural resources, with getting the knowledge. But when Britain came to India, they have just binded these all things, just limited the knowledge of the student of India or of the any post-colonial states.
Very
So, what do you
supreme,
think
ma'am.
about this?
That exactly you have pointed out. The supremacy in what? Supremacy in doing the exploitation of the vulnerable section of society. Supremacy in what? Not providing the education opportunity to the women. Supremacy in what? Not providing the opportunity to the very big section of the society. What types of opportunity you are talking about? Hypothetical situation is something, and utopian in nature is not something. What exactly you are giving here? The real transformation that we see today is nothing but the manifestation, and the foundation was led by the same itself. Even talk about education, scientific temperament, what we talked about. Just take about the how many number of number
Sorry,
of
sir,
people.
for interrupting you. Sorry for interrupting
Yeah,
you. Can I
please.
join a debate?
Okay, time's
So
up. If
thank
you
you.
time's up. Both of you, you performed. Both of you, you were so good. I seriously, I had to admire you both. But one thing for all the participant: if anyone is interrupting in between, please do not focus on that person and continue, because your time is precious. Okay, and for the participants, please do not interrupt in between. Okay. Okay, so both of you, seriously, you were outstanding, and you just continue the legacy of the first two participants. Thank you very much for speaking. Now, I would love to ask Joelle, who is coming next from her team.
All right, for the third participant, Ms. R, are you there?
Yes,
Ms.
I'm
R,
here.
are you ready?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm ready.
Ms. Shalini,
Yeah, Miss R, please choose a number between 2, 3,
Yes,
and 5.
I'm choosing 3.
Okay, so 3. Janvi, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now 3 and 3 numbers are paired together. I hope both of you will please mute yourself here. So both of you, all the best. I hope that you will just give your best and will continue the legacy of first two participants of both the teams. Just all the best, both of you. Okay, are you ready? Should we start the timer?
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
I'm ready.
Okay. One of the mic of one of you is echoing. So when someone else is speaking, please mute yourself. Okay. Okay. Keep this thing in the mind. When other participant is speaking, please keep your mic off. Okay. Okay. All the best. Now start the timer, please.
Okay. Colonial powers got rich from colonized countries. Shouldn't they use some of the wealth to help those they harmed? Isn't it necessary?
It is not necessary. Actually, it's totally depend on the nation, like which country they want to colonism. So, the colonism country are try to harm the people. So this is not a good thing. So that is why we need to the nation. That is why we are against colonism, because we never know what is their mindset and what they want to do. And sometimes they harm the culture, they harm the people, and they devastating the historical places also. So these are not good things. That is why we are against that colonism. And I think that is why I think the whenever the British came in India, so we know, I think they looted us, and they just bring the precious things like Kohinoor Hira and gold and everything. So that is why we are against the colonialism. I think the country
Sorry,
have
sorry,
their sorry.
sorry to interrupt you, but my question was that shouldn't they invest shouldn't they invest that money in helping those people who are getting affected by that colonialism?
Okay. So, yeah, we can help them. But if we want to just help them, and we have like one aim, like for helping them, so that's fine. But the country has another aim, like they want to grab the land of another country. So this is not a good. For example, China also, nowadays I think China is helping Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, but their aim is like they want to include the land in China. So that is when they want to harm India. So this kind of collision we don't like to accept. For
Yeah,
just
but
yeah,
you have accepted that we should pay for that. Let me tell you one thing: reparation is not only about the land acquisition. It is also about the compensation. We can get opportunities in education and industries also, and we can get our debt forgiveness.
you are right, but if they are saying like they want to help and they are they're making some plan to grab that land. So this is not a good. So that is why I think the colonialism is not good for the that country. I think if they want to help them, so they can do agreement, and according to that agreement, they can
Sorry,
they
but
can ask.
I think you are not getting my question. I'm not asking about colonialism. I'm asking about reparation. And you have accepted that they should help.
They can help, but for reparation they can help. But I said like, but
Okay, it
if they are
means you
demanding
have accepted now. You have accepted that they should pay reparation for that.
some point of view, I accepted, but not all. Like, okay, if they want to help that nation, so they can do agreement for the reparation, and for agreement, that country will pay them. But if they're asking, yeah, but I'm against with like the country who get benefits from that another country. Okay, I have one
Okay?
question also for you.
Yeah, you can ask.
Okay, as said, the promonet is a $45 trillion for all colonism. So can it replicate all the crimes against humanity?
Yeah, well, it cannot do it well, but if we are getting our reparation, it could help in our economy. It could help in our development, and we can grow, we can develop more. Like they have looted many things from here, and if they are giving us compensation, then we will definitely grow our economy. As we all know, like before britishers rule, our Indian economy was about 23% in world contribution, and after the 200 years it is only about 4%. So if we are getting reparation, so we can grow again, we can build our industries as well. And reparation is not only about the money, it is also about it is also about the mm, mm, formal apology, and it is about the getting opportunity, all those things. And if they are asking for their apology, then there would be a sign of reconciliation between the colonized countries and colonial powers.
Okay, so if it is a contact open at them, why it is a call of competition? Sorry, compensation.
Sorry, like you are not audible, could you please repeat it?
Hello.
Yeah, you can speak. Time is over. Please mute yourself. Participants, thank you so much. All right. Okay, what an impressive performance. It seems that
the temperature in the VC is getting higher because of this duo's exciting performance, right, Miss Shalini?
Exactly, Joel.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
is getting higher.
Me too. All right. Let's move on to the fourth pair, Miss Shalini.
Yes, for sure. Okay, from my team, it will be Sia. Sia, are you here?
Yes, ma'am. I'm here.
Yeah, please be a bit louder.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Sia, please choose a number.
5.
5. Okay, so
5.
Joel, who's on number 5?
All right. It is Alexis.
Mm-hmm.
It's Lexis.
So Sia and Lexis, you both are paired together. And I am pretty sure that you have been heated up by the arguments you have seen before. So are you both ready?
Yeah.
Shalini,
Okay.
thanks for the opportunity.
No, of course you deserve it. But before that, I would love my co-host to be a bit more active. It has been, I guess, 12 there in her country. So, guys, just be active, everyone, okay? Okay, just let's move ahead with Sia and Lexis. Both of you, all the best. Let's start the timer.
All right. So thank you for giving me the opportunity, guys. Okay. So many of us have talked about previous speakers from your team. You guys talked about the complexity involved in the implementation of the reparation. So should that be an excuse to avoid doing what is morally right and just?
Repeat your question.
Lexis, you are not audible.
Okay. Am I audible now, guys? Am I audible?
Yeah, you're
Yes.
audible. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So I was asking, as we guys were discussed,
Just wait a minute. We can restart the timer now. As Alexis was not audible again.
Patricia?
Start the timer. Please restart the timer. Lexis, please keep an eye on your network. Okay?
yeah. Can you just tell me like if I'm audible now perfectly?
Yeah,
You are
you're
audible.
perfectly audible now. Okay? Lexis and Sia, please, all the best, both of you. And this time we will not interrupt you in between. Okay? If there is any network issue, you will have to cop up with that. Okay, Lexis?
Cool.
Okay, both of you. All the best.
Okay, 1 minute. Alexis, just be slow, okay? You're going very fast. She's not able to follow. Just be
All right.
slow down your pace a bit, yeah.
Yeah, better plan now. Okay. So can I start now?
Yes.
Yeah. So as with the previous speakers from your team, you guys discussed so deeply about the complexities involved in the implementation of reparations. So I was asking, like, should that be an excuse to avoid doing what is morally right and just?
Reparation is impractical. We can't repair all the crimes which happened. Using the words reparation will give wrong message, and that's not moral. And don't you think so-called reparations of colonization will perpetuate victimhood and lower the moral of colonized people?
Okay, so I don't know if you understand the word reparation correctly or not, but reparation, like in the dictionary, it means the act of making amends. So how could that be morally unjust for someone? So if someone is making amends, it is something which someone will endorse and encourage. Reparation it just not mean that you give us the money or the capital. It also involves the apology. At the same time, providing capital, since you guys were so fixated about implementation. So what you can do is you can provide capital reparations over a long period of time. Other opportunities can also be provided, like trade favors can be given to such countries, migration opportunities can be given, and educational opportunities in their higher institutes can also be provided. So what are the issues that you would want to outline?
We are materializing the loss of life. It means to repair. Not no apology can bring the death of millions. And
I have a question for you. If 45 trillion can't reparate all crime against humanity, then how can we call it reparations?
Okay, it is not just about $45 trillion. As I mentioned, it is also about seeking that formal apology. It is important because there was a wrong done in the past. And now it is time for you guys to make the amends on that matter. There needs to be a formal apology given to the state office in the India, that is to the Ministry of External Affairs, by the foreign ministry in United Kingdom. And like it is an important matter. Now, when you are talking about $45 trillion, you can look at the condition. Like if India is seeing that we would want to venture into the space of developing more of our technology, developing more of our industry, that $45 trillion which you guys have looted and you are not doing any charity to us
Sorry to bother
will
you,
definitely help in our economy.
Sorry to bother you, but it is still happening. These are disparity created by them.
Are you saying that these disparities are created by Britishers and the colonizers?
Yes.
And if that is the scenario, then what are they doing about it? Are they doing something to make amends, and are they doing something to reduce the disparity?
War between India and Pakistan was created by them.
Okay, you are agreeing that they have
And
devastated
they can't repair that. Still now
And
it is
yeah,
happening.
I totally agree to what you just said. They can't repair it. Instead of repairing or even try to repair, what they did was in subsequent battles,
And you know this will change challenge. This will challenge our sovereignty.
be it 1965 or 1971 war, they have just supported Pakistan. They have never tried to they have never tried to redeem the mistakes, or they have never tried to amend the mistakes that they have done.
I am giving you an example. Like the Pakistan first Asian to send a rocket and get Nobel Prize in physics due to inferiority caused by
You are
being
just
dependent
derailing,
on
Sia.
Western
I'm sorry to
countries
say
is
this, but you are just
something
derailing.
badly.
You talked about sovereignty. If you'll allow me, then I can give you the answer for that question.
They will enforce their policy on us using reparation. Yeah, you can answer.
Of course. So you are saying that reparation will somehow give the colonials an opportunity to make laws for us. That is not the case. The laws in India will be made by our own parliament. If they are going to make an apology, we will definitely accept the apology. That yes, something was done in the past and now nothing can be done. Let me answer to the question that you asked. So in that terms, the sovereignty will not be harmed. The money that they will be getting, it will just be used for the developmental projects and the policy in terms of the initiatives that we are taking to make our economy greater. That will help in that aspect. So no sovereignty will be harmed. Yes, now you were asking something.
If I am a become a medium of reparation, it will put conditions.
What? Okay, so the point is that you are not giving us a charity money, right? In which you can put condition. You have done a mistake. You are just accounting for your mistake. You cannot have any clauses. You cannot put anything. The only thing is you can negotiate with
Okay,
us.
time's up.
That's all.
Time's up, both of you. Lexis and Sia, you both were seriously so good, but yeah, I don't have words actually to explain. You guys are doing so well, so good. And Lexis, your voice was kind of echoing and it was creating a like of seriously, you are listening to any speaker, a very big speaker. Although I belong to other team, I don't want to appreciate you much, but still you deserve the appreciation. And same goes with you, Sia. You were exceptionally sweet. It was like we are not in a debate. We are just listening to her sweetness. So both of you were very fantastic. And let's go to the last pair. So Joel, will you let us know who's the last pair?
All right.
Yes, Joel.
Okay. So the remaining contender on my side is Manny. And how about you?
From my side, it is Ram. Both the captains, I guess.
Oh, this is really great. All right. So the pair is Ram and Manny. And are you there, guys?
Yeah, I'm here.
Manny and Ram.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Ready?
also here. Yes.
Yeah.
So we're
Okay.
going to ask the
Can I
question
start?
All the best.
Yeah. Can I
Okay,
start?
time start now.
Okay, so I was listening to your members, and somebody says that we are begging for money from the Britain, or colonized country begging for the money, but that is not the case. Don't you think their economy is totally based on the looted money from our country and on the slavery? So we have a rightful share in their economy, and we are asking for that rightful share. What do you think about that?
So here you are saying that you want your right back, and now you are again supporting the reparation of colonization. Both are different terms. If something is yours, then it's yours. But what you are saying that your own money will come as a reparation, and it will create a reparation of colonialism, means all the crimes against humanities which were done by them, all they will be wiped out. Means you said that 45 trillion number is the number given by Sasi Tharoor, and you are demanding that will that be able to loss of all the life which was done, all the rapes, all the crime against humanity, even all the torture, mental pressure which was done? Take an example that in 1770 10 million people lost their life because of planned hunger done by them. Will how much
Let me
amount,
answer the
okay,
question first. Okay.
tell me how much amount is required to
Let me
replicate, is capable of replicating that amount, that loss of 10 million which
Let
was
me
done
tell you
in
one thing. I'm going to answer your answer. There's no amount which can compensate the atrocity and which can compensate the death which is done by the colonizers. But definitely, there are consequences of the colonization, and to improve them, that those consequences are there in economy, in terms of psychology, in terms of education, and in terms of artifacts stolen from the country. To improve all those things, we need the reparation, so that country has the uh, economy which is able to enforce the money in education, where people are teaching the colonialism and all those things. So there is no amount which can actually compensate the debt, but definitely there will be amount which will help us to improve our conditions, and definitely other African continent countries which are going through the poverty, it will be able to help them. Plus one more thing, right? I would like to ask is, they did the slavery. They actually considered the slave their property, and when the slavery was abolished, the compensation was given to the master whose property was lost, not to the slave people. So don't you think it is right time to recognize the right person to give the compensation, who are the slaves?
Okay, firstly, I will agree. Firstly, I will thank you that you agreed that this amount of money or anything can't replicate the what happened in the colonialism. Means replication is impossible. You agreed with that, and now I want to say that means whatever it was ours, means the Kohinoor and the artifacts, whether it's now placed in UK or USA or any country which was colonizer or not, it's our right to get that back, and we can't use the word replication for it, reparation for it. We will use our negotiating power, like soft power. Like USA haven't colonized us, but USA gave 307 artifacts in 2022 and even 2021, and in 2016 also they gave us. So that is not reparation. When we say reparation, we are saying that all the crimes which ever happened, even the loss of 10 million people in 1770 to the loss of 3 million people in 1940, all will be replicated. Means replication means that if there
So
was a
you mean,
problem, it is
listen,
now
I think
resolved,
you
it
are
is now
exceeding time.
replicated. And I
Let me
want
tell
to ask
you.
you a question. I want to ask you a question. What about the problems? Like they created separate electorate, and which resulted in disparity in hatred. And now India and Pakistan, the result of this separate electorate, are fighting five battles, and in and state sponsored terrorism is against India. So what can be the replication for that? And if any country can't
Definitely,
replicate that, how
you
can
got the
we
right
make
question.
replication of
You
anything?
are telling the problem, which is consequences, which is caused by the colonialism. They are the one who separated India, and now there is a fighting, and for that they have to apologize, and they have to bring those countries together and sit down and tell them, don't do the terrorism. That kind of need they have to play here because they are the cause for this terrorism, because they divided the country. And you are, I think, right about this. And plus, I did not agree to your point that that there should not be reparation. I said there should be reparation, but there is no amount of money which can compensate death, but still we need the money, right?
I want to
And
again interrupt you that you said that it's Britishers. They should tell us that India and Pakistan don't fight. India and Pakistan are the sovereign country. If any other country will give lecture to us that please don't fight, can't it isn't is that like challenge to our sovereignty? And even your own teammate has said that it won't happen. Now you are saying it
listen,
can happen.
when I
So,
said
so
the
we
Britain
waiting
can
on
help
our
that, Britain can tell the Pakistan that don't do this, because they are the reason why Pakistan is created. They are the one why, they are the reason why this problem is totally created. So we need to tell them, apologize for this first, for creating this the divide between these two countries, and then try to tell the Pakistan to do not do that, because Pakistan is not listening to us, but we need third party who is pressuring the Pakistan to do not do this, so that's how it
again,
will
you are
help us.
challenging the sovereignty of India, but I want to ask you another question. There are various incidents that the crimes are not known. Many times, the colonizers have erased the data. Like the colonizers who were from Germany, they actually burned their palaces in in a place, and that's why the actual crimes are
Because of
not
time
known.
issue, I'd like to say that even if such things are erased, those things which are visible to us, they should just at least pay the reparation for that. If you're ready for that, that's okay.
Time
Forget
is
about the things
over.
which are erased.
Participants, time is over. Please mute your mic. Okay. It is wonderful. Oh my God. Battle of the Captains. Extraordinary. You both were incredible during your performance. It was commendable. Okay. Both of you have shown confidence to discuss things that are relevant to the topic. And congratulations for both of you. All right, Miss Shalini.
Yes, Joel. Okay.
Yeah, please
First of
wrap
all,
up round
money.
2.
For sure, I will. Okay, Money and Ram, first of all, both the captains, you were seriously exceptionally well. Like it was something you guys were portraying that you are the captain. It was clearly visible that we are having a battle between the captains. So it was fantastic listening to both of you. And when Money said, like, due to the time issues, and he just put his point forth, that was commendable. And Ram, you too, you were seriously focusing on how to answer. Like it was just like you knew each and everything, and the content was perfect. So both of you did very well, and rest is up to the judges for sure. So now let's wrap this round 2. Now we are done with the round 2. All the participants were exceptionally well. Such powerful example with powerful words. This tickling power, you all were seriously fantastic in this round. Before moving to round 3, our respectful judges will choose 2 team members from the results of round 2 and round 1 who performed outstanding. So, judges, if we can get to know how much time do you need for choosing the duos from both the teams?
It will not take any longer than 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay, we can wait for 5 minutes, Mr. Lord himself. We are here waiting for you for 5 minutes. Please take your time. Till then, let us have the convo with all the participants, with the audience who is here. Am I right, Joel?
Yes. 5 minutes, right? We're going to wait for the we're going to
For
wait
the
for the
results?
judges for the results.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, of course. So, participants, do you want to say something? Like
Yes.
you have been preparing since many days for this debate. It was like a very different topic from every time. It was very political. It was quite knowledgeable. So, do you want to say something, captains, team members, if we have
Oh
mentors?
my God. There are lots of people in the VC.
Of course, yes, there are.
Yeah.
I just have to applaud Team B because they were magnificently putting on their points. So congratulations to me.
Since we will use this against you. Team B, see the Team A members are appreciating Team A. Sorry, Team A members are appreciating Team B. Please keep this in not judges, okay? But Thank you very much, Lexis. Yeah, they performed very well. You too performed very well, Lexis, with your team. So anyone else wants to say something? Oh, guys, come on. There are so many people in the VC. Why are you so silent? You're not
Yeah,
here to sit. Nah,
you
like
know,
people weren't.
you
Yeah, Jewel,
know,
go ahead.
team A has been really they were working hard for this event, and it's like I didn't I've been noticing them as a team. They're always practicing in the VC, and I'm very
Of
much
course,
proud of
yes.
them. Yeah.
Of course, yes. Whenever I used to go, Team B had been practicing. Like I didn't know. Like
Yes.
I was told to come. I was like, I can't be here for whole day. You guys are
I
practicing
want you to speak up.
24/7. Yeah, that's cool. If you guys want to say something, seriously, people were interrupting in between when the participant were speaking, and now when they are given the time
Yeah,
to
it's your
speak, they
turn
are not
now.
speaking. Of course,
Yes.
it's your turn to speak.
Hello,
Do you want to say something? Yeah.
may I
Who
participate
is
in
it?
this method? May I participate?
I'm so
Participant.
sorry, but
Oh.
the participant has already been decided prior the debate. You can participate in the upcoming Saturday's debate.
Okay, no problem.
Yes, Sandeep. All the best. I know you would be the participant. You have the guts. You spoke very well right now. So you will speak very good in the next debate. All the best for the next debate, Sandeep. Okay. Is there anyone else who wants to say something?
Yeah, can I say something?
Yes,
Yeah,
please go
sure.
ahead.
Yeah. So what I think the topic is really very beautiful, which is whoever has presented, it is really awesome. Like being an part of a Commonwealth country and the one who were once colonized. So should we take reparation or not? And should they give us reparation? Should we force them for that or not? Is a very good question. And having debate on that brings the knowledge, enlighten us with lots of facts like about information. Both the teams are putting their pros and cons. So like no matter who wins, but the thing will happen is that the audience will get awareness about it, and in future when they will talk, they will also spread that knowledge again. So it is the authentic knowledge which is spreading through these debates, not the WhatsApp University data. So it is a very good step. I think the topic is really very good. That's what I have to say. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ram.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ram. Actually, I seriously completely agree with you. Like, it is a topic which gives us so much knowledge. Like the participant and the people who are listening as audience, they too get to know a lot of things. If they have heard properly each and every participant, they must have been like filled with the knowledge about this topic. So I
Mm-hmm.
seriously agree with you, Ram. Am I right, Jewel?
Yes, of course. 100% agree. What else I can see?
Okay, we are waiting. If
People.
there is anyone else in the line who wants to say something, we got 2-3 minutes more. Are you guys going to say something? You should say. When you're given the option to say, na, you should say. My phone has started hanging actually. The VC is filled with the participants. My phone has now started hanging.
So this is the
Okay.
debate.
Yeah, of course. This is the debate. Anyone, audience, do you want to say something? Like it has been a very new topic. Do you want to say something?
Hello, good evening to all.
Yes, good evening, prayer.
Yes, actually, I didn't heard you guys what was going on, but today I came here and I'm a new member from in this group. So I want to know about this group. So if anybody want to interact with me, I really eager to know about this group and about members, where the people and members are from. It's all over India or apart from India. So I really want to know about this group. So if anybody uh, if will give me information about this group, so it would very fruitful for me.
Hello,
Yeah, thank you
Prayer.
so much.
First of all, hello to this group, and it is a group about English learning. It is going to help you boost your confidence about increasing your knowledge about English, and you just can seriously gain a lot from this group.
You just
What were you
stay
going to say,
here.
Joel? Yeah,
Yeah,
you just have to stick to this group.
yeah, if you really want to learn something, you just stay in this group. And the concept of this group is really amazing. It's productive and 100% educational. If you want to enhance your speaking skills, then I think you need to stay in the VC and you talk to anyone in the VC
Okay,
whenever
it's
you
all
need
about
some.
English, right? It's all
Yeah,
about
yeah,
English.
yeah.
Like we
Mm-hmm.
can interact in English only. Or yes, one more thing I want to know. Like Salini ma'am was saying that it was very wonderful topic. So yes, I can guess like you guys were talking about any topic. So we are like if I want to talk also in on any topic, so how can I get that topic, or where I can talk and with whom I can interact? So, like, what was the timing
Mm-hmm.
about debate or any topic? So, where and how we can talk to each
Oh,
other?
okay, Prayer. I got your question. First of all, there are sessions every time in this group. Whenever you will join, you will be finding any kind of session or any topic discussion going on here. So you can participate directly. For all this debate that commence on Saturdays or weekends, you have to give prior your name for being a participant. It is kind of competition, okay? So you have to give your name prior, then you have to practice it, and you have to represent yourself on Saturdays. Okay. So now, right now, we are having the debate going on. The judges have went to for the round 3. So we are just asking all the participants, like how did they prepare and all. In between, you ask the question, and I'm very happy that you asked and you found this group. I'm pretty sure that this group will help you to gain a lot of knowledge and help you improve your confidence. And although you are filled with confidence because you asked your question in such a way that I can sense confidence from you, Prayer. Thank you very
Okay,
much
thank
for
you.
asking the question. Most
Okay, thank
welcome.
you so much to you.
Hi.
Who is it?
Hi, can I? Yeah, because this side, Kumar.
And Sanli ma'am, one more question. Like all the members from the India or from another country?
No,
And
there are many members from other country too. Okay, let's stick to the debate actually. Otherwise, people will just forget that why we are here. Okay, let's stick to the
okay,
debate. One prayer
sorry,
after
sorry
this.
for that.
Yeah, no issues. After this whole debate commencing and wrapping it up, we will have a conversation prayer. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, it was very nice debate. Both the team done exceptional, and both the team stick to topic, and they have made very good point. And there were a lot of things to learn for audience, and I love to participate in upcoming debate. Thank you.
Okay, guys. Thank you very much, Kumar. I'm pretty sure that you will participate in the next debate and you will be asked. Please be here, stay with EL so that you can get to know about the next debate. Okay, guys. We are done here with the time limit which was given. So now we are here with the result. So for the results, we are done, but we will let you know when we will start this round. So first of all, let's start round 3. Do we have all the participants here? Captains, please, will you check your participants?
Yeah, I think most of them are here. Yeah.
Okay,
From team A.
Ram, from your team, are all the participants here?
Yeah, I think most of them are there. Let me invite them. Okay.
Okay, if there isn't any, please invite them. We are going to start with the round 3. Joel, let's start with the round 3. Okay?
All right.
Can I participate?
Not right now. You have to participate on next Saturday, okay? Not right now. Please mute yourself. Yes, Joel, go ahead.
And now I'm going to explain the debate execution for round 3. During the debate, once a member of a team has spoken, the mic will be transferred to a member from the opposing team. Team members should not tag along. Each member must participate equally to demonstrate teamwork. And at this time, may I request Miss Shalini let us know about those and don'ts for round 3.
Of course, yes, Joel. So, as I told you earlier, each round will have its own do's and don'ts. So, for do's and don'ts of round 3 are ensure both members of each team participate equally, engage respectfully with the opposite team's argument, focus on clear, concise points rather than lengthy speeches, follow the alternative pattern. For example, team A member will speak first, then team B member, then team A. It will go on like this. There are some things you have to avoid, which include monopolizing the debate, share the mic equally. Don't engage in personal attacks or disrespectful behavior. Refrain from deviating from the main topic of the debate. Do not break the alternative speaking pattern. Okay? Let's start the round 3. But before that, you will be given 10 minutes. Okay? You will be given 10 minutes for the round 3, and all that will be in your hands. How you handle it, how you show your teamwork, how you show your content, how you deliver it. Everything will be with these duos. Okay? So, Joel, please start the round 3.
Okay. May I have
Yes, the duos from your team who are selected are Money and Lexus.
Money
and Lexus.
Okay. So, may I request Manny and Lexis to unmute your mic? Are you there?
Sure, Joel. Yeah.
Yeah, Joel, I'm here.
Okay, great. How about Miss Shalini?
The duo which have been selected from my team is Satyam and Optimistic. Are you both here?
Yeah. I'm
Okay,
here.
great.
Okay, so 4 of you, are you ready?
Yeah, Shalini.
Yeah. Money, Lexus, Optimistic, Satyam, 4 of you, all the best. I know you will do well. Just don't overlap each other. Keep all the do's and don'ts in your mind, and I'm pretty sure you will do good, okay? Just give your best. All the best. Let's start the timer. We are here for the 10 minutes. Let's listen to them. All your audience, please be attentive, okay? Okay.
Okay, guys. So I have a question for you guys. Since your focus was more on saying that reparation is sounding like seeking charity, so we should not move ahead of the past and like work without any charity, right? So why should the narrative of moving on from the past take precedence over justice for the victims and their descendants who still bear the scars of colonial exploitation?
Okay, am I allowed to answer that?
Yeah, Optimistic, please.
Yeah, okay. So Lexus, okay. First of all, for a second, let's just forget this fact that there was this statement made by any of us that seeking reparation is like a charity. Let's just talk about the main cause due to which a lot of countries in the world, across the globe, are refraining from, seeking reparation. What is the main cause that they're not asking for reparation, including India, right? We have so many economists in our country. Like, they must have thought through this, right? They must have thought about the reparation and their outcomes and everything. So the main reason why we're not asking for reparation is quite simple. That is, it's the reluctance of the Britain, okay? So first of all, the very first challenge that comes in front of any country who's seeking reparation is the fact that you have to persuade the country, your former colonizer, to give you that amount, right? We're talking about something like $45 trillion, I don't know. So basically, Britain does not even admit the fact that country, Britain, owes anything to us. So how are we going to make them persuade of the fact that you owe us this particular amount? They're not going to simply agree to us, right? And forcing them politically.
I would like to interrupt here. I'd like to interrupt you. I got your question. You mean to say that there are a lot of economists in our country and other country who are not seeking for the reparation? But I think we're having the wrong information, wrong data. All the colonized countries are seeking for the reparation, especially talking about the African continent. They're very poor, and they are Kenya, Namibia. They are seeking for the reparation. Even Germany, wanted to give 1.1 billion euro in reparation, but Namibia rejected that because that money is not up to the standard. Right. So it's saying that countries are not seeking is wrong statement. Now I would like to ask you a question that do not you think that Western country should pay reparation for the social division they created during colonization? like caste system, and other countries, especially in Africa, they have created different groups, and they are still fighting. They are still troubling the country. Don't you think they paid the reparation for that?
Well, I firmly believe that they should be paying it. But the problem is, like, there are so many complexities involved in reparation. And let me make myself clear. So first of all, okay, let's just talk about UK and India for the simplicity of this particular discussion. So basically, Britain would just simply not agree to the fact that you in any kind are liable to give in the reparation, right? They'll simply try to eradicate many events of the history just in order just to minimize the amount that they have to pay as a reparation, right? This is a big thing that they can do. That is, they can manipulate our history, right? They can eradicate evidences, and this is not something new to the Britishers. They have been doing it for centuries now, right? For example, like everyone knows that Kohinoor has been stolen from our country, but they simply say it's a compensation that has been paid by the Indians to us. So how you are going to make this particular country realize the fact that you owe us $45 billion, whatever it is, right? They're not going to simply agree to the fact. And India doesn't want to hamper the diplomatic relationship that it has with UK. Therefore, it just refrains from asking reparation because we want to focus on our future, right? For the betterment of our future, we choose to have.
If you will allow me to answer to your questions now. So, as you have stated, like the complexity and the implementation issue, correct? You also talked about quantifying issue, right? So, when we talk about quantifying of reparation, it is actually it takes a multifaceted approach, combining symbolic gestures like apologizing and including the teachings of what were the horrendous acts that they have done to the colonized states. This needs to be imparted in their schooling and education system, and it needs to be delivered to their future generation. Also, the financial compensation is of 45 trillion is not asked at once. UK does not have that kind of economy to give 45 trillion at once. What they can do, they can give that in installments. Other opportunities for future growth is what we are seeking. In fact, they should provide opportunities like ease of migration. We can use this. Our diplomats can use reparation as an objective in terms of getting an upper hand in free trade agreements with United Kingdom. What we would want to seek is green technology is important, and we would want to collaborate and do venture with them so that we can make our own green technology and we can also export that. So, like, multifaceted approach will only help us into like providing the opportunity for the colonizers to repay repay for the acts that they have done and pay back the reparations. But apologies and including these things in their education system is a must.
So this is what
Yeah, Lexus. Now, if you allow, let me answer that. So first of all, okay, I do agree whatever the benefits you have talked about of reparation. Yeah, I definitely agree to it. But the question is, how are you going to make the Britain or the British people aware of this particular fact? They simply don't think that colonialism was bad. Even a lot of people have this perception that colonialism was the only method through which India got developed and became civilized. They used to think the Indians were uncivilized, and it was because of colonization that became a bit civilized, right? So how are you going to eradicate this particular political,
Let me answer
so
this
the
question.
norms that you are talking about, I just have to give you a quick example from the contemporary times. If they say that invasion was not done in the India, why are they now saying that Russia is doing invasion of Ukraine? Do you have answers for that? So when it is the time for being politically correct, then they have their own ideas to be politically correct. They cannot have both the good sides, right?
Yeah. So basically, of course, let's say there are some events that they can't lie about, but there are so many intricate details in our pages of history that they can lie about for sure. They can eradicate the evidences, of course. Like they can't lie about the invasion that they have done into India, but there are so many events and that they can lie about, right? So how are we going to be sure that the amount they are paying us is satisfactory for the development of our Indian culture?
Let me
Let
answer
me add
this
the next
question.
question here. The question is
Uh,
simple and clear. One of my friend has added one prominent point related to the caste which was introduced by the British. I think it's not clear with the fact and that would have been the very subject of the ancient, very only the new connotation of the caste would have been given. Even that was very much prevalent since if you are going to see the tradition of the country where we belong from. And also talking about not only one dimension is going to give you the justice. When you're typing reparation, then we have to be also concerned about that what really the devotion that was given by that country for transforming from a culture which was everything was okay, uneven and making things in a structured manner. So whenever we are asking about this point, then we have to be very quite sure. Then we have to also see that dimension what exactly they had devoted. Then how really you would be in the position to create a balance, checks and balance between both the two. So that is the
okay, let me
major
answer your
is the
question. I think you should stop
my
here
question.
because you're taking a lot of time,
My question.
you and your team, right? So let me answer the caste you talked about. Definitely, I agree that there was a caste before the Britishers came, but when they came, the job and education was given based on the caste because they actually wanted to create the subgroup so that the subgroup keep fighting within themselves and it will be easy for them to rule the country, right? Second thing, and you're talking about the structure. I think you talked about democracy also in the previous things. You know, there are so many countries who are not colonized and they have got the democracy, and there are countries who are colonized and they got the democracy and now there is a dictatorship. So democracy we have because our citizen Indian people like the democracy, we have chosen it, right? It is not because British gave it. I mean, we have the democracy. if
If you
if
are
we were
going to
not
see,
colonized, we could have
In
got the
fact, we are
democracy
the
also.
oldest democracy.
I should be very much familiar about what exactly was the situation of India when the fight of 1857 was happening. Was any multiple? There were multiple state or princely state. What they with the agreement they want the democracy in the country? The answer is no. The point that you are forgetting, my brother, is that you are just giving inspiration to the youth of this nation. Just
No,
concerned
no,
about
listen
your.
here. Here I would like to interrupt you again. The thing is, even when we got independent, there were multiple states, and we, as an Indian, we knew that we need to unite it, and united and make a united India. So say that if the colonization were not there, we were not able to like make a united India. That is a wrong statement. There has been a lot of examples where without colonization, there has been unity within the state, right?
Let me
And
put on the
again,
table
Of
the
course.
same treaty of
And
agreement was
Satyam,
something what was
when you
introduced by
talk
the
about
Britishers. What exactly we are
when
giving
you
the
talk
connotation of the negativity, the treaty of
okay,
accession
so
that we talked about. Yeah, please.
so the whole premise of your argument is this, that the Britishers, they whatever expenditure that they have done, and they build the infrastructure, they build the system, so they have done it for our citizens. Like
I'm just trying to
for
see
us,
the very
no,
big
that is
problem is
not
going
the
to
case.
arise at that
Argument is a statistic.
the
Okay,
very
just
big
let me
problem is
complete. I'm just saying that the railways or irrigation system, the military, the IPC, CRPC, everything that you are saying, it was just to suit their objective,
Time's
not for
up.
us.
For a few,
So
time's up. Please mute yourself. Okay. Okay, for a few optimistic Lexus, Satyam Money. It was like I don't have words actually. And optimistic, you were so exceptionally well. Like I'm just silent now. I don't have any words. And Lexus, for you, the confidence you carried while questioning. I think I need to learn from you now how to question this confidently. And Satyam, for you, it was fantastic. When you actually asked for your turn, you interrupted and showed the teamwork. That was commendable. And Mani, being a captain, showing a captain, it was just this I want to say about you. You just showed the teamwork as a leader. That was four of you were very, very good. And I appreciate it was what actual debate looked like. And you four just showed us how a debate should be. Thank you very much for a few for participating and showing us your exceptionally skills. Now we are going to wrap this round 3. So Joel, will you please wrap this round?
Okay. It was a wonderful performance for the four of you, and you guys have reached at this point of competition. This means that you have excelled a lot of over the topic theme. Both teams have spoken well and with confidence, and congratulations, Michelini.
Yes, for sure, Joel. Okay, we are done now. The result for this debate will be announced tomorrow. Please stick with the English learners for the result and upcoming events. I'm pretty sure you guys have been waiting who won this debate and why did they win this debate. There must have been 1,000 questions in your mind, but those questions will be answered not today, but tomorrow. I hope you guys will stick with the English learners for the results and for upcoming events too. Now we are going to wrap this debate. Before wrapping this debate, I would love to present a big thank you to the organizers of this debate, that is Butterfly, AK, and Mr. Leo Patrick, who had done exceptional hard work. And along with, I would love to thank you to Mr. Emperor, who just has organized this event and made it so wonderful. Along with it, I would love to welcome our special timer, who just kept an eye on the timer and made it on. That is Patricia. Thank you very much, Patricia, for this hard work. Along with it, I would love to thank you, Shirley, and the mentors of both the teams, that is Harsh Rawat and All Rounder, who made all the participants well known with the rules, regulations, and all the data they were provided. It is commendable for both of the mentors. And we had backups as teammates too, and backups as the host too. Beardo, thank you very much for being the backup every time and guiding us and helping and coordinating with the judges. And last thank you I would love to give to both of the judges, UK and Lord himself. These both have just been here, listened to each and every person, each and every participant, how they performed, and they must have been ready with the result. But just to have this little enthusiasm, curiosity in your brain and your heart, we are going to announce the results tomorrow. I hope you guys will stick together with this. Any one of the organizer, Emperor, Butterfly, AK, Leo Patrick, Weirdo, Patricia, Shirley, if you guys want to say something, we are all ears to you. Please just present yourself.
Okay. Thank you, Shalini, and also Joel. First of all, I would like to thank the audience for being here with us. And every time I could see that you support us in every debate. So a big thank you to you all. And next to the hosts, Shalini and Joel. Like, it was a smooth show. Like, you managed everything so well. I know it's very difficult to manage everything, the participants, the timing, and remembering all the names. So thank you so much. And I would like to especially thank Jewel. This is her first debate, I mean, as a host, and she's also a new member to this team. And she is living in a different country with a different time zone. And I think it's midnight over there in her country. And thank you so much, Jewel, for coming here, accepting our invitation, and being with us, making it a success. Thank you so much. And Shalini, you're wonderful as always. I have no words for your hosting and the way you present things. Thank you so much to both of you. And I would also like to thank the judges for being with us always. Like, whenever I call Lord or UK, they're there. So I'm quite confident that they will be there always. So thank you so much for accepting our invitation and coming here, making it a success. And also the organizers, Emperor Leo, AK, for being with us always, especially, and Shirley and Patricia. So they've been running the show from the back end and helping us, and also the participants for being there all the time, sacrificing their personal time and the personal commitments and weekends is not a joke to be here the whole day. I've been conversing with them the whole day. They're spending their precious time over here with us. So thank you so much to all of you. And a very big thank you. I have no more words to thank you guys. Thank you for being with us. Once again, thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Butterfly. Your words must have given the boost to each and everyone, each organizers and all. Thank you very much, Butterfly, for appreciating us. This means a lot, and it gives us the confidence to perform better next time. Thank you very much, Butterfly. Do you have anything to say, Joel, to Butterfly?
Yeah, I'd like to say thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to be one of the hosts in this prestigious event. And yeah, although I am a new member of this group, but you have trusted me a lot, and you have given me this opportunity to be with you tonight. And of course, I'd like to say thank you for all the audiences in the VC right now, and thank you so much. And of course, I'd like to say thank you to Mr. Leo, because he was the one who invited me to be one of the hosts in this event. So thank you. And of course, all of you guys in this, all of you who are in this group. I don't want to name you all because there are lots. So you know already. And thank you so much. And of
Thank you
course,
very much.
to my co-host. Oh my God. Thank you so much to my co-host. You're such a wonderful person to me. You know, you are always guiding me. Hey, this is my first time. So I'm so grateful. Thank you so much.
Very much. Well, I was just going to question you that you thanked everyone, but not me. Was I not
Oh
that
yeah.
important? But
I almost forgot.
Yeah, thank you
but
so
yeah,
much,
thank you
Joel.
very much.
And
Thank you very much,
yeah,
Well. Yeah.
I missed the mentors. So unfortunately, the both our mentors are not here with us due to personal commitments. But they've been there with us the whole week, training the team, taking care of everything. So a special thanks to them. And I know they're busy with something, so it's okay. So thank you, all rounder and Harsh Rawat. Your presence is always valued, even if you're not there or here with us. We value you a lot. Thank you so much.
Yes, Butterfly. Thank you very much for your beautiful words. Thank you very much, Well. Just before moving to
Shalini
anything
ma'am,
else, just give me,
am I
yes,
audible?
UK. Yes, please. Yes, for sure,
Yeah, I
UK.
have to
Sorry.
go
Yes.
actually, so I just want to say 2 words for the debate. Thereafter,
Yes.
I have to go. So first of all, I would like to thank to EL administration for having me here again and again. So showing this faith on me, being a judge here, this is really an honor for me. And I would like to thank you, my fellow judge Lord himself as well. He helped me a lot, and especially the organizer like Emperor, Butterfly, Patricia, and you host Sarni and Jewel. So the basically hard work is done by you guys only behind the door. We just come here to evaluate, right? So special thank you to all, and mentor of both the team as well, and participant and whoever is present here, the erudite listener here. So thank you all, everyone. And as always, this was literally very enlightening debate again for me, and I'm pretty sure that for you guys as well. And if I talk about this particular topic, especially this topic is somehow related to history, and as a history always been one of my, core area of interest, I would say, and especially this topic, the impact of imperial power in colonies and all these kind of topic. And this has been a debate, across the globe whether these imperial powers should owe reparation to the colony or not. Even I was going through one video just coming before to this debate. So one reporter was asking to Rishi Sunak. Unfortunately, he lost the election there in the Britain. That should Britain owe reparation to the colonies? So he completely denied the fact that present day Britain is not responsible whatever the wrong been done in the past. So this is the topic of debate across the globe. Some people says that these colonies, these imperial powers should owe reparation, and some say that these should not. But yeah, that's why this topic we proposed here today in the debate. And if I personally talk about myself, so I have been going through a very good conversation with my fellow researcher in history department in different universities over the topic like these. Although I am from political science background, but history always been my core area of interest as well. So even before coming to this debate, one of my friend recently got selected as an assistant professor in history department. So I was having a good conversation with him as well. So and he is having the history as an optional subject in UPSC as well. So I would like to thank my friend as well. Apart from all these, the participant who proposed their views was literally amazing, and I learned a lot from them. And basically some of the participants made a very amazing point, and I was writing down those in my diary as well when I was getting time. So if I get chance to have debate on this topic in some other university, so I can propose those views as well. So literally those was amazing point made by the participant of the both the teams, and I literally thank to participant of the both the team as well. And thank you so much again. Thank you so much, everyone. And for feedback part, I think that would be done tomorrow, somewhere near to 8 or 9 p.m. So if any participant has any doubt, so they can directly message to us as well, like me and Lord himself, and we would be available tomorrow, 8 or 9 p.m., whatever is the time for that award ceremony. So thank you so much again, and have a good night to all of you. Bye.